Graduates from the Faculty of Social Sciences, it's such a pleasure to be able, albeit at distance, to offer you my congratulations on your graduation from the University of York. Graduation ceremonies are perhaps the most special part of my job. They mark the creativity, the energy, the passion, and the sheer hard work that you, our graduates, have put into your studies. This year they mark something else too, your resilience and determination. It wasn't easy after lockdown to adapt to learning and revising and then to being examined online and at distance. You rose to that challenge. I salute you for that and for all the efforts that you've made in the last years. Let me say on behalf of all my colleagues how proud of you we are. I'm sure your family and friends are too. Normally at this point I would call on my colleagues and on your family and friends to summon up a raucous round of applause. So I hope that wherever you are now engulfed by claps, cheers, whoops and hollers of congratulation. I hope that behind me you can make out a little of our campus, the lawn, the pond, and the extraordinary yew trees that comprise the quiet place behind Heslington Hall. 60 years ago, there was no university here. But your university is already regarded as one of the UK's best and has an outstanding reputation worldwide. All the measures we routinely use on quality of teaching, excellence of research, prospects of graduates, economic impact, they all confirm that strength, that reputation, that quality. That quality has a lot to do with our values. Our founders set up the university for public good. Our students were not just to be technically proficient in their fields, but also to be able to apply their learning for the benefit of our society in the UK and internationally. And our research was intended not just to open up new knowledge, but also to apply that knowledge with and through its students for, I quote, the amelioration of human life and conditions, or in other words, for public good. What do those values mean for you, our graduates? Let me answer that question by recalling a conversation I had a while ago with a group of leading figures from across the public and private sectors. The conversation was about what qualities they felt our graduates should have in an era of rapid technological change. The consensus was that while technical skills to work with the new technologies were important, they were in the end temporary because technology will move on and therefore secondary. What was more important was the ability to adapt, to apply critical thinking to new challenges, to collaborate, to be comfortable in different settings, public or private sector, in different places, in different cultures. What we want from your graduates, one of them summed up, is wisdom. Wisdom, the ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, understanding, and insight. You, some of the graduates we were imagining in that conversation, do not graduate only with proficiency in your subjects. You graduate also with the building blocks of that wisdom. You are, as the motto at the foot of the university crest suggests, at the threshold of wisdom. You graduate from a university which brings together students from a wide array of academic disciplines, all with an eye on the public good that their knowledge can contribute to. As a result, you will have encountered different ways of understanding the world around us and what you can do to help it flourish in future. And you will have got to know fellow students from all over that world. Our students hail from over 140 countries. We're a meeting place for students, local and international, to exchange the ideas, experiences and values they bring with them from different parts of the world. That exchange between students from different backgrounds, different places, happens within the classroom, but also beyond it. We're fortunate through our students' unions to have the richest variety of student societies and activities of any university in the UK. We cater for pretty much any shared interest you could imagine. Many of those shared interests look outward to address challenges our society faces. Whether through community volunteering in and around York, campaigning on the crucial issues of our time like climate change, or building international understanding. The breadth of perspective that comes from being part of such a multidisciplinary, global, and socially committed community is an asset that you, our graduates, will take with you as you develop your careers. And it will also be an asset for the organisations you go on to work for. That breadth of perspective nurtures wisdom, and that in turn becomes a powerful platform for public good. All that in this most extraordinary of years is all the more important. The pandemic we're living through has had a terrible impact on our health, on our economies, on the education of our young people. Many of those impacts have sharpened existing inequalities, both within countries and between richer and poorer parts of the world. We face, as a result, an enormous challenge of recovery and renewal. You will be central to that challenge. As you set out to meet it, we want to hear from you. We look forward to hearing about the ways in which you use the skills you've developed through your degrees, but also the wisdom you've built through your wider experience here at York. We look forward to hearing about how you use that wisdom to build your own careers, but also to make your contribution to our founding principle, the amelioration of human life and conditions. We look forward to hearing about your contribution to the public good that is a special feature of being part of our community at the University of York. Please do keep in touch. If this were a standard graduation ceremony, I would now be calling on you, our graduates, to clap, cheer, whoop, and holler for two groups of people. First, our staff at the university, our lecturers of course, but also everyone else who supported you in your time at York. Departmental staff, librarians, cleaners, and many more. And second, your family and friends. I suspect they may have helped you from time to time during your period here at the university, providing advice, companionship, the occasional shoulder to cry on, laundry services, and no doubt a little bit of money here and there. So graduates, wherever you are, will you raise the roof for our staff here at the university and your family, friends, and supporters? Thank you. As I close, I will make a commitment to you. We will invite you and your family and friends back, when it is possible to do so, to celebrate your graduation in person, in full academic dress, in our magnificent Central Hall. I look forward very much to that day. Until then, I wish you every happiness and success as you enter the next phase in your lives. And I'm delighted we now have two distinguished honorary graduates from a few years ago to add their thoughts on the next phase of your lives to those you heard earlier from Mariana Mazzucato. Firstly, Baroness Hale, who recently completed her term as President of the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom, and then the acclaimed author, Michael Morpurgo. Goodbye from me.